Math 7, lesson 11.8 and 11.9. We're going to be taking a look at the volume of solids. And the first one that we're going to take a look at is the volume of a cylinder. And there's two different formulas to write down for the volume of a cylinder. They both mean the same thing. It's just two different ways of writing it. So the first one is going to look like this. Volume equals, this big B here means the area of the whole base and times the height. So when I say area of the whole base, what I mean is like the circle part here, the area of this whole base. And so what that means is volume equals, the area of that base is a circle. And so the area of a circle is pi r squared, and then it's times the height. So if we take a look at it, these mean the same thing. B means area of the base, which is this, which is a circle, area of a circle, which is this, and then times the height. So that's what a cylinder is. It's actually pretty easy to find the volume of a cylinder because you just find the area of the circle and multiply it by how high it is. And then a cone is interestingly the same as the area of a cylinder, except for you cut it in a third. So it would look like this. It is volume, let's do it this way. Volume equals a third the area of the base times the height. So again, the area of the base is still a circle, and this is the height, but then we cut that in a third. So again, another way to look at that is volume equals a third pi r squared times the height. The next one that we're going to take a look at is the volume of a pyramid. So the volume of a pyramid is going to be kind of similar to what a cone is, and that is volume equals a third the area of the base times the height. So with this pyramid that we have right over here, the area of the base is a rectangle, and so it's going to be area of the rectangle by how high that pyramid is. And then we're going to cut it in a third. And then we're also going to take a look at a sphere. And a sphere is the volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. So now let's get some practice actually doing these. We're not going to do all of them on this page, but we're going to do a few just to give some examples of how to do each kind. So we're going to start with number 1, and that is a pyramid. And so we're going to write down our formula, which is volume equals a third the area of the base times the height. So that's going to be a third. The area of the base is 22 times 21. Since this is our base right here, and it's length times width. And then we're going to multiply that by the height, which is 35. So that is going to be a third of, when we multiply all those together, it's 16170, and then a third of that. And so volume equals 5390 meters cubed. So 5,390 meters cubed. Our meters are cubed because this is a three-dimensional object, and so it's going to be cubed. We're going to take a look now at number 2, which is a cone. So we're going to first of all write down our formula for a cone, which is volume equals a third area of the base, which is a circle, so that's pi r squared times the height. So that is going to be volume equals 1/3, 3.14. The radius is 2 squared, and the height is 12. And so let's see, I'm going to do, well, let's just simplify it a little bit more. Of 3.14, 2 squared is 4, times 12. I'm going to show you something here. So it's 1/3 of that number. So if I take 1/3 of any of those numbers, that will still work. I can take 1/3 of 12, and that's going to be 4. So I just simplified that a little bit. So I got rid of that fraction. So now I just multiply all my numbers together. 3.14 times 4 times 4. And the volume of that is going to be, brings us back down here, that's going to be 50.24 meters cubed. Again, because we're doing volume, volume is 3-dimensional. Okay, so now let's go down, all the way down here. We're going to do number 7. And we're going to do another cone. Again, we're going to write out our formula, which is volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height. That equals 1/3 pi r squared height, 1/3 3.14. Our radius is 16. The diameter shows 32, so it's half of that. So it's 16 squared. Our height is 35. So when we figure all that out, it's going to be 1/3 of 28134.4. And then when we take 1/3 of that, it is going to be 9378.13 centimeters cubed. Now we're going to take a look at number 8, which is a pyramid, and it's a triangle base. So we're going to do our formula, 1/3 area of the base times the height. 1/3 area of the base is a triangle, so we have the formula for a triangle, which is half base times height small b, which is the base and the height of the triangle. I'm going to make this look more like a cursive H so you can tell the difference. This H, the cursive H, is the height of the pyramid. This small h right here is the height of the base triangle. So you have to keep those straight. So let's go ahead and do the math on that. 1/3. And we're going to just put what all of that is, which is going to be 60. And the height of the pyramid is 17. So times 17. And then again, I'm going to take 1/3 of 60. So 3 divided by 60 is 20. I'm just shortening it up. Let me just put its volume. So it's going to be volume equals 20 times 17. Again, just simplifying it. And the volume is 340. Our units are inches, and that is cubed. Now we're going to do a few more examples when they are asking for the volume or asking for another part of the equation when you're given a volume. So the first one we're going to do is cylinder. We haven't taken a look really at cylinder yet. So let's do a cylinder. That is going to be, this is our cylinder. And it is, the radius is going to be, it says 3.5. So that's 3.5 centimeters is our radius. And then our height is 9 centimeters, and we want to find the volume. So our formula is volume equals the area of the base times the height. The area of the base is a circle, so it is going to be pi r squared times the height. And that is going to be 3.14. Our radius is 3.5, so it's 3.5 squared. Our height is 9. So we work all that out, and volume is going to be 346.185 centimeters cubed. So once you get your formula down, it's just plugging in the numbers. It's the same for this rectangular pyramid where they give us the volume, and what we're trying to find is the height. So we do exactly the same thing. We put in the numbers that they give us. First of all, we write down our formula, then we put down the numbers they give us and solve for the unknown. So our formula for a rectangular pyramid is going to be volume equals 1/3 area of the base times the height. And they give us the volume, so we can go ahead and put that in. 554 and 4/10 equals 1/3. The area of the base is the length times the width, so that's going to be 13.2 times 9 times the height, which we don't know. So that's what we're going to solve for. So let's simplify what we do know. So we have 554.4 equals, again, I have 1/3 of 9 that I can take here because 3 goes into 9 evenly, so I can simplify it easily that way. And so it's going to be 13.2 times 3, and that's going to be 39.6 times the height. And we want to solve for the height, so we divide by 39.6 on both sides. And we get our height equals 14 feet. Okay, and our last one, we're going to take a cone. We're given the height, we're given the volume, and we want to find the radius. So again, we just write down our formula. Volume equals 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Volume equals 1/3. The base of a cone is going to be a circle, so that's pi r squared times the height. So it's 1/3 times 3.14. We already know. The radius we don't know, so that's what we're solving for. The height is 27. So again, I can go 3 goes into 27 9 times. I'm simplifying it up front, which makes it easier. And I'm going to have, we are given the volume, which we'll put in here, 452.16. So we're going to multiply 3.14 by 9, and that gives us 28.26 radius squared, 452.16. Divide both sides by 28 and 26/100ths, 8 and 26/100ths, which we do with the calculator, and that gives us r squared equals 16. So we take the square root of both sides, and r equals 4. Our radius is 4 centimeters.